Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about AMC 8 problems from 2019. This is an extension from my first video, so you can check it out if you haven't seen it. So, problem number 4. Quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus with perimeter 52 meters. The length of diagonal AC is 24 meters. What is the area in square meters of the rhombus ABCD? Okay, to solve this, first we know, let me zoom in a bit. We know that this is a rhombus, right? So that means if the perimeter is 52, that means that each side is 13, right? So this is 13, everything's 13. All the sides are 13, okay? Now, one thing we also know is from A to C, draw a line here, A to C is 24, right? We know that this is 24. Let me just write it here, right? AC is 24. We know that. Now, basically, we need to find the area. Now, to do that, let's review the formula. It's D1 times D2 divided by 2. That is the formula to find the area of a rhombus. So what we're going to do basically is diagonal 1, which we know is 24. So let's just substitute that. Erase that and just substitute it with 24. And now we need to find diagonal 2, which, in case you're wondering, is BD. To find BD, well, we have to do a few things. We need to find this. We can find this first and then multiply by 2 to get the whole thing. If you guys noticed, this makes a right triangle. We can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the area of this, and then we know what this, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, basically find this side, and then get, this, and then just multiply by 2 and get BD. So, what's this? This is 12, right? Because this is 24, and then half of it is. Okay. So now let's do. So we have So we have 169, which is 13 squared, minus 144, which is 12 squared. So, and if we subtract, let's see, what do we get? We get 5. We get 25 right here. And we find the square root of 25 and we get 5. So the square root of 25 is 5. So basically, from this we find out that this right here is 5. That means that BD must be 5 plus 5, which is 10. Now, let's continue with this. Let me substitute. Put 10 in there. We got 140 divided by 2. Now 140 divided by 2 is going to be 120. 120 matches with our option number D. So option D is the correct answer. That was fun. Okay, problem number 5. I'll just let you read this because this one's a long one. Okay, I hope you paused the video and read it. So we need to choose which one's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the elimination method. It's no fancy math thing. It's just like a thing you can just use when there's like choices. So here it says that the tortoise goes in a slow, steady pace for the entire race. So it's the same pace. That means that right here, D, this is the tortoise, right? D is actually not a steady pace because this is the hare because it stopped and napped, right? But this is a tortoise and it's not going in a steady pace, looks like. So D is not the right answer. Next, we have While the the hare stops to take a nap, he doesn't go while he's taking a nap, right? The distance stays the same. We can see that here. Check, check. Uh-oh. The distance is going down while he's sleeping. That doesn't make sense. So C is not the answer. This is already out. What about this? The distance doesn't go up while he's sleeping, so not this. We have left A and B. Now, these look very similar. In fact, there's only one thing that's making them different, and that is these two lines. If this is the tortoise, that means it covered the distance, which is the topmost, in this much time, while the tortoise did it in the same thing in a lot of time, is some more time. That means that the hare wins in this situation. And that's not what happened, as we know. So B is the only thing left, and we can verify that. So he was winning in the first half, then he took a nap while the tortoise went on a steady pace, and he finished or went to the top of the distance bar faster than he did, than the hare did. Yeah. So we can verify that B is the right answer. Now let's do last problem of this video. Problem 6. There are 81 grid points uniformly spaced in the square shown below in the diagram below, including the points on the edges, like right here. Point P is the center of the square. Given that point Q is randomly chosen among the other 80 points, what is the probability that the line PQ is a line of symmetry for the square? So let's see. How many lines of symmetry of square, including this edge and excluding the point P? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are the lines, okay? But we're not actually going to have point. Not going to have line Q. We're going to have point. That means any point laying on these lines is going to be a line of symmetry or what they want. So it's 8 times 4 because there are 4 points on each of them. I think I might have done an error, but in drawing, but still there are 4 points per line. So 8 times 4 and then divided by 80, right? Because it's a probability. There are 80 other points. And basically we can skip the calculation. We can get 8 and 80, make that 1 and make that 10 divided by 8. And then you just get 4 by 10, which is also 2 by 5, or 2/5. 2/5 matches with C. So your answer is C. Thank you so much for watching this video.